Greetings, my people. It is Thursday, December 8th, and we are still goofing off on Toulan. Last night I thought I recorded a video, but I realized maybe my sound was off or my mic wasn't working, so I might still turn that into something. I'm not sure. But what I tried to do is go out and see if this Rookie Terra Master right here can hit Nawa fragments on Toulan, or if I need to use the actual TT finder for it. And I went out and I managed to hit one claim on Nawa fragments on two different 10-ped runs, 66 drops each with that finder. So we're going to go out tonight, I guess, and try the actual TT finder itself from Toulan and do another 10-ped run and see if we can get ourselves some fragments. So grab yourself a Zahad finder or two, probably. Probably gonna need like, oh God, probably a good amount of those. We'll just do, yeah, I don't know how many it's gonna take to run out. Sure, we'll do that. Get 9 of them. Okay, got that in here. Oh, whoops, I forgot to unload some stuff that I looted earlier at the Dahar. 1 second. Man, those things are good for items and whatnot. I'm gonna do a video on that too, but let me get all this out of here because I know I've got, yeah. Yeah, you need to go. You weighed me down. Need to sell the knife. And the armor I looted gets to go over. Okay, that that will take a little bit of weight off. Sell these two knives real quick, and we'll get ourselves some probes. And away we can go. Sorry about that. I should have been a little bit more prepared than that. Oh well, it is what it is. But we're gonna go out and look for Nawa fragments, because you have to have really, really low depth. And I'm thinking basically that means, the TT finder or the unlimited rookie like I have here also has really low depth and low probe use. Because I imagine you can't hit them with using a normal finder that costs a normal amount of probes. You need to use the rookie where it costs 1 peck, I think. Or no, is it 10 peck for ore and 5 peck for end matter? That's what it is. Yeah, you use that sucker. But we're gonna go and mess around and see if we can find some Nawa fragments. Because that is really good markup on this planet, y'all. And if you're a new miner and you could look for that, oh, I'm not trying to hit that button. I want where all these are. Because Lord knows I gotta start hotkeying probably 9 of these bastards in a bit. Alright. So if you're a new miner, that's where you're gonna go to find something to keep you going. Because it's all about markup to survive. And the fact that they made special, you know, little things that you can only find using beginning mining equipment, I think that's pretty interesting, y'all. It's kind of nice of them to do something like that to support beginning mining or beginner miners. So we'll fly past here what I like to call the Malkat and Dahar Mosh Pit. And we'll come over here and maybe start dropping some probes and circle around. Sure, we'll start here. So we should have 66 drops. I believe we'll get 66. Yep. And also check out the finder. The finders here are pretty cool, I will admit. I guess maybe we'll get a better look at it when he goes to use it. There, check it out. Yeah, it's interesting, right? I like it. I thought about trying to see if they have an unlimited version of these kind of things with this graphic, because I mean, I would roll around with one of these just based on graphic wise for something else to click with, you know? They're kind of fun. Anyway, I hope y'all are having a great night. Thank you for tuning in so far. We're just going to do some low-level rookie mining and hopefully get us some markup. That's kind of the plan. Lots of creatures on Toulan. I will admit, it's not the easiest planet to mine around. Because, man, there are just creatures everywhere. That's the downside. That's the only thing I really don't like. The planet isn't very big, which means that there's just freaking creatures everywhere. Like, come on, man. And I understand they don't have a lot of square footage to, give me places to mine, like, openly, because there's just not a lot of them here. Not a lot. All right, we'll hop out, try to drill this claim. Got a minimal crude oil. Or wait, was that? No, it's a very poor. Oh, crap. Wow. That's actually a decent sized claim for rookie mining right off the bat there. Lordy, that's probably going to pay for like, I don't know. Oh no, I didn't put all this stuff. Okay, well, luckily we only hit one claim. So easy enough to fix. We'll just open vehicle inventory. Pop all that in there. That way that doesn't get mixed in with what we find this time. Cool. Perfect. And away we go again. Because I like to keep things a little separate and know what it is per run, but I forgot to clean storage out on minerals when I was there. Whoops. Anyway, 1.71 ped off the first claim, so like 17%. Like, damn, that's a good claim to pay for 17% of your run or so at the start. That's a good sign, maybe. Or who knows, it could be a sign that things are going to be much worse, right? They're like, oh, we already paid you a little something. Now you won't get anything, Joker. Haha. We shall see. Oh, we got ourselves some Mockhat Youngs out here, huh? Nice. I actually need a good spot to grind out some small Mockats other than juveniles. But yeah, hope hope y'all's day was good. Mine was all right. It's my day off work, so I just kind of went and did my thing. Went down to Sam's Club, got groceries, and went and ate some Chinese food. 'Cause I've been craving the old Chinese buffet. Even though it's really low quality and it doesn't quite scratch the itch for good Chinese, it's acceptable. It's like, all right, whatever, you know. It is what it is. So I did that. Yeah. Man, we're not hitting too many claims, but can't complain yet because at least we got the very poor there. Wonder how long till this finder breaks. Oh, it's already like half decayed. Son of a biscuit. Glad we brought a lot of them. Up the hill we go. But the reason why I'm showing y'all this for sure is that a new player can survive by mining like this, essentially. Because if you get Nawa fragments, they're worth like 900%. Who's messaging me? Oh, okay, whatever. We got ourselves a minimal zircon. I don't know about y'all, but every time I hit zircon, mineral or whatever, I always think of Mr. Zircon from Ratchet and Clank. That was one of my favorite guns. So I don't even know if you'd call that a gun. I don't know. It was like more of a defense thing, but I liked it. Ugh. Can't wait for it to be warmer outside again. I don't like summer, but I like spring. Spring will be nice. Except then it's allergy season, so you go from like, oh hey, you kind of have a little bit of a cold to, oh great, now you have allergies. So that'll suck too. Ooh, Casworm, actually. Casworm has good percent too, I believe. Let's check. And what was the percent on Zircon? Maybe 130 if we're lucky. There's not really any recent data. Casworm looks like recently 140%. So that's good. There's a markup right there on ye old Casworm, y'all. That's a nice start, I guess, for markup looking. Another minimal Casworm. Out here mining amongst the tabs. That's kind of fun. I have to come and put the slaughter on them so that I can get me some slippers. Get my crackers finished up, I think. I think I still need enough for that. And I was trying to work on some Macat missions, the Macat level 2 daily, and trying to get me a jelly baby, maybe. Gonna have to kill a lot of Macats for that. At least the juveniles. You'll be there a while. So I'm thinking I might go for some stronger ones. Try to find me a good location for those, maybe Jelly Zone. Probably go to the Jelly Zone. Come on, claims. Ooh, someone constructed a Terra Amp 6 for 6,000 ped. Dang, lucky them. So one thing I think kind of needs to be done a little bit to help Entropia, and I made a thread about it to bring up some discussion on Planet Calypso forums yesterday, is I think they need to do like an ambassador kind of program again and try to get word out about what this game is. People that like to play it or are passionate about it. Get them out there talking about it, making videos, content, make like a real initiative, like push kind of thing. Get them helping recruit players, get the new players people to talk to when they sign into the game. Like, oh, hey, you already know someone that you can contact, or even make it like a little special thing that pops up that makes it easy for them to follow up with somebody, who's willing to help them instead of getting them stuck into like everyone thinks the rookie chat is just really terrible and there's no help there. And I kind of agree. So it would be just nicer to make like a better link between, people that want to help grow and inspire the game and then people that maybe want to check it out. I'm hoping. Ooh, we found ourselves some Listerium, a minimal, and a minimal sham. Oh boy. I believe there's a little markup on sham too. Let's see. If not, it's a sham. Uh, I know that was terrible. Yeah, maybe 125%. And we got one bloody piece, 5 peck. Oh my gosh, I think that's like the least claim I've ever hit. 5 peck. Wow. Hey, cool. That's fun. All right, well, the first finder's about to break here soon. And we did not hit any Nawa fragments. So we're going to keep going and hope we find some Nawa fragments. We're not looking for drops, by the way, because don't get all excited thinking you find Nawa drops. There's two different things. You want the fragments. Yes, sirree, Bob. Tiny zircon. And wait, what is it? A yaud. Oh, okay. A minimal yaud. Yaud? Yaud? Hell, I don't know. Maybe it's yaud. But yeah, 30 peck of zircon right there. If it really is 130%, I mean, that's 40 peck-ish, right? So that means that one claim would pay for 4% of this run, potentially, right? Would that be it? Yeah, I think that's close to somewhat estimation of wine drinking math there. Overall, with the markup, that should be like, yeah, 4%. Cool. Onwards. I really don't want anything to do with the Jeef. Not looking to get me any beef over here with the Jeef. So, try to mine around them, but I got to head like south too. Come on, man. Y'all are like right where I need to be. I don't really need to go more eastward. That's gonna get me in the mountains. Oh well. I guess if there's nothing over here that's gonna fight me, I'll run into these hard to traverse mountains then. I don't care. And I wonder, I think that might have been the last drop on this finder. We'll see. We'll find out. Ah! Minimal crude oil. I think that probably was the last drop. Was it? No? 4% left. I bet it won't do another drop of both things, but it might do like end matter or something. I want to show you all how to do this, how to get some of these dang Nawa fragments. That's the point of this, so hopefully we wrangle them up. Oh, yep, it's only one more drop, right? I think that should have broke it. Otherwise, it should have let me do ore at the same time. Yes, it is. Okay, good. That makes sense. No, I need you, and I need you, and I need you to stay open, and then drag one of those over, and then away we go. And we want to mine for both. I, there we go. I was like, I don't have 130 drops mining for both. You're crazy. So what's the estimate so far we got back? We'll add our oil up over there. 1.83 of oil. So we're probably about 3 peds back or so, and we've spent, yeah, about 3 peds. So roughly all right so far. Little markup's going to help on that. And it's really going to help too if we get these Nawa fragments and I show you all what they look like. Minimal milky water. Hoot nanny, right? I don't know if y'all know what a hoot natty is, but I think that's like a redneck dance get together. Yeah, 'cause something come up. Someone said meant to say shooting, but said hooting down. And yeah, I don't know. It's in the chat and you can't read it, and I commented, so I'm trying to fill you in. I apologize. It's not that great. Come. Nice. I caught myself there. I didn't do that into the microphone. Yeah, that's good. I'm tired though. Dang. Minimal Listerium. It sucks when you have like an odd sleep schedule for work, because even on your days off, you get up early as heck. Like, why? Why am I up at 3 a.m. on my day off? I can't go anywhere. No shops are open. I can't start doing chores around the house. My wife is still asleep. So I'm just awake doing like Entropia shit, you know, for hours, and you feel antsy, but you're also tired. The thing is, because I'll stay up, on nights I don't have to go to work the next day. I can stay up past like 7 o'clock. And I'm like, cool, I'll stay up. But then I still wake up crazy early. Like it sucks to stay up till like 10 o'clock at night, and then no matter what, you wake up at 2 a.m. Like you just can't get out of bed. Yeah, yeah. Or I mean, can't get out of bed. I mean, can't stay in bed. That's what I mean. Like you can't sleep. Your body just makes you wake up, you know? You get that get up, get up, get up feeling. And you're like, no, can I stay in bed? No, no, you can't. And my wife has no idea how I feel, by the way, because she's opposite. Apparently, she's not that way. She can sleep all the time, anytime, adjust to whatever, and get like 8 hours or more, 10 hours. God help her. She's lucky, you know? Good for her. Not me. Wow, we are getting a lot of no claims. A lot of no resources found. Well, that's kind of a buzzkill. Tiny a keek stone. All right, we'll drill that out and I'll be right back, y'all. I apologize about that. Uncle Joker needs his magic juice. It makes it a little easier to talk to yourself and be friendly versus like, I don't know. Once you're slightly buzzed, you can just prattle on or talk, and I don't know what's going on. Makes you not be shy, I guess, you know? Because it is, like, sometimes I'm kind of shy. Y'all, you might not think it. Here I am putting my damn face on video, mumbling about the game I love yet again to the internet on almost a nightly basis. But yeah, I'm kind of shy. I was never real proud of my looks, especially growing up when I was much heavier than I am now, and I almost think uglier. I think somehow time has actually made my face better than when I was young because it was more prominent, my facial scarring from being mauled by my dog. But at least now that I'm old, I think I have like a lot of wrinkles and all that that kind of just blend it together better, especially on my nose. I don't think it's as noticeable as it was because dear God, you want to be made fun of like, in middle school and high school and elementary and all that, or basically a good chunk of your life, you be the overweight kid with facial scarring because you were mauled by a dog. But I tell you what, it also taught me to stand up for myself and be tough because, man, I didn't get picked on a lot. Some people might come and like try to start some crap, but when I got tired of it, they knew, you know, I wouldn't go out and just, be a jerk or whatever. But I would get tired of stuff and I would push back. And that's nice. I definitely learned that, I guess, in that regard. That when life tries to push you, how to push back. That's a good thing everyone should know. Don't don't be walked upon. Don't be weak. Don't be prey, y'all. I'm not saying you gotta be a lion. You gotta be, the person that's out being problems or whatever, eating the sheep. But don't be a sheep and don't be a victim. That's all I'm saying. Just keep yourself safe and don't let people bully you or ever make you feel less than what you are, you know? Minimal listeria. Because I also learned a lot of the things, like you hear it uh, as a stereotype, like, yeah, well, the people are just shitty because their life is kind of shitty. That's why they pick on you. Honestly, it's kind of true. Like, I know some of the people on Facebook that I went to school with, like, that used to be like assholes to me, and I follow them on Facebook, or their friends or whatever off and on through other people or even directly myself, and I see what their life has become. I'm like, yeah, we're good, you know. I don't have like half a baker's dozen children living off government assistance programs, and I'm not working, and doing nothing with my life, and now actually some of them are the ones that are a little bit heavy set and unattractive, so never let what you think of yourself in your life just dictate what you're always going to be, or never let other people's image, I guess, of you dictate things either, because a lot of times they're going to get theirs too. It'll come around. No one's perfect. No one is perfect, y'all. It is funny. I don't necessarily think that I'm like the ugly duck that became a swan or whatever. But I think a lot of people that were in the whole lake with me thinking they were going to be swans failed to turn into one too. That's all I'm saying. Oh man, these creatures I hear are super aggressive too. I forgot the name of them. The catfish, the catfish, kafash, catfish. A minimal cas word. Yeah, I know you're coming to say hi, and you probably hurt. You're gonna hit for like 30 points of damage. That's fine. We'll we'll actually get over here and we'll go mine, maybe. We'll just jump across the water. We will go across the water. See if it's any better. One thing I don't know on Toulan yet for mining is where the server borders are, because I don't know if there's different servers, because you watch. There's no little lines and all that where the map's not blended like some planets have, and you can be like, oh yeah, that's where a server starts or stops, and different resources will be found in there. I don't think that exists here. I wonder if Toulan has one giant server where everything can be found. I have yet to figure that out. So we're also kind of trying to test that, hopefully slowly over time. See how much of a difference. Oh wow, there's freaking Bari out here, aren't they? Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's already gonna come say hi to me. I can tell. He's over there walking like he's got a stick up his ass. He probably's gonna think I'm the one that put it there. Yeah. Nawa drops, minimal. You gotta get away from the Bari here. They're pretty aggressive. And honestly, y'all, I love mining Toulan. And it's one of my favorite planets for resources, but the creatures are so, it's a pain in the butt. You basically have to have a vehicle to mine here. There's just no real way around it, and if you're a new player, that's not something you maybe have. So how do you come through a swarm of creatures everywhere and get to like the couple little bit of square feet around them that you can drop a probe or two before you hop around to the next giant blob of creatures for the next little tiny little square foot of something to drop a probe? There's no real paths, there's no open space. Stretch your legs, drop some probes. Minimal Casworm. So I am severely hoping that when this game gets updated to Unreal 5, that they let the map kind of grow a bit, because it's a little tight. And I'm not saying it's their fault. I understand. They have these mobs and everything, and they need to have places for everything to spawn and hunters to be able to kill stuff with what space they have. It makes sense. I get it. It's just hard as hell to mine here, too. It's like one of those places where you just really can't have both things very easy, you know? There's some planets with like a huge amount of open space, and this just isn't really one of them. And I guess open space is bad in some regards, because it's open, and if you don't have creatures on there, no one can hunt it. But open space means mining. It means I can come out here and drop some probes and not be stressed out, not having things try to bite me in the ass all the time? Because if I'm out mining, I want to mine. I'm not here to hunt. I come out to mine and relax and do something else. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da-da. Mr. Purplebong was asking for the location to the CU Hoff instances, which we're gonna mess with, by the way, while we're still here on Toulon making video and showing y'all what this planet's about. I want to also show you the instances. So we'll probably do that maybe tomorrow? I don't know. We'll see. If I get me some fragments, then I know for sure I could do the card instance. Because I've got the sweat to at least get into one of them, I believe. But it's all in getting me some fragments. I got a claim of them already, and it should be enough for one instance. I wouldn't mind being able to sweat and maybe get another instance going with another backup fragment drop too. So, and then we'll do a card instance or two, and I'll show you what that is all about. Because I've never done it, and I'm curious a little bit myself. But supposedly, that's a good spot to get fragments of your Nawa core. This little thing right here. Upgrade that so that you can do better quests on Toulan. Oh, one more drop, I guess. And then that finder is broken. What creature's over there? Are you aggressive? Yeah, my God, it's the Bari again. Alright, well, he's probably coming for me. We'll have to deal with that. While we unequip this tool and drag in another one so that it can be a sacrifice also. Alright, got a brand new Sabad. It's Sabad, it only lasts about 30 drops. Da-da. Uh-oh. The barrier summon, they're coming to kill me for my terrible joke. Look out. I deserve it. I deserve it. Let them drown. Ooh, there's a lot of them up here on the beach. Oh no, I let him get out of the water. I have to try to drown him again. As well have this one come over here too, because he's gonna want some of this. Oh yeah, he's doing the old stick up the pooper walk too. You can see the shuffle back there. Here he comes. It's kind of funny sometimes when mobs in this game get aggro on you, they just kind of like walk all funny, like backwards and stiff and like janky. Like their animation is just buggy because they have aggro, but they're not headed towards you yet, you know? Yeah, and of course you're also gonna come for me. I know. Let's get it over with. Get both of you jerks out here in the water too. Maybe this isn't the spot to be mining. It's not gonna be that friendly, and we're probably gonna get killed. No, no, it drowned actually. Okay. Come on now. See, this is kind of like what I mean, y'all. Like, if this was a beginner player, how do we expect him to have a good time trying to mine around here? You know? Like, I'm an experienced person and I know this game, and even I'm having a pain in the ass trying to drop some probes. That needs to be fixed for sure. I hope they get the space to fix that. Other than that, it's really, really cool, and I love being here, but the space to actually feel like you can mine is it's not good. No, that's the one complaint. I guess that means that there's more markup on stuff, don't get me wrong, because no one really wants to put up with half the hassle to mine it. Means if you're willing to put up with that, you'll get paid more. So there's always that part, I guess. Come on now, Nawa Fragments. You have got to be one of the rarest things I've ever tried to mine for, other than like, the crazy elusive resources. Like, oh, fracite and all that. Okay. But man, these Nawa fragments, they're kind of a pain in the butt. Oh no. Is that what we're doing? Upside down with the sleigh again. That's kind of the issue with this sleigh, is it's hard to place in places. It always falls upside down when you get in it if you're like on a slight slope. Character kind of like breaks his damn neck hopping into that sleigh, you know? 25 more drops, and this mining run is it's not looking that good TT wise. I'm pretty sure. Minimal Casworm. At least there's decent markup on it. That'll help, you know? I mean, that Casworm, really though, dang. We've got a couple pieces of that building up, you know? So, okay. The Casworm itself is maybe worth about 10% of what our mining run was overall, if you consider the markup with it. So, it's pulling its weight. It's just a matter of getting everything else on board to help out. Toulan is a pretty fun planet. I do like it. They did a they did a good job. I know Virtual Sense didn't like originally make this planet, I guess. They just kind of purchased it or something like that. And it was already kind of designed a lot of things, but they're able to change stuff. And they've done a good job changing things, I think, and making like the loot better and more reason to actually be here on the planet. They've done a good job with that, but I don't think they're able to actually change the square footage and all that on it. I could be wrong. Or at least they haven't. They seem to do a lot of stuff like expand like DSEC 9 to further Manraya and whatnot, but they don't expand Toulon. I think there's like a real necessity to make your main planet a little larger. Please. Oh, pisser. Yeah, here comes the Thawar, the Thawar. I don't know, they thaw out, I guess. And that's why they're out here in the snow. They're waiting to like thaw, or they're already thawing. I don't know. Yeah, on the outside of their aggro range. Upside down again. Ding! I need to have like a little counter that comes up when I'm on Toulon of how many times I end up upside down in my damn Christmas sleigh. That's like third or fourth time just in this video alone. Biscuits. And I know it's possible to hit these fragments. I've done it. I've found them. I looted some the other night. They exist. I just want to show y'all. But at least we're learning it may not be dependent on my finder. Because I did one run and I found a claim with them in 10 peds like we're doing here. One claim, right? So I was like, all right, I'll do another run. And then 10 peds, didn't find any. And now I'm doing a run here of 10 peds with tools from the TT thing. And I may not find any either, which makes me think, all right, maybe the rookie finder does work just as effectively. It's just that rare of a resource, which is cool. I mean, it's 900%. It wouldn't be 900% if you found a lot of that shit. I get it. I understand that. That's also going to make it hard to fund my own way through the card instances, though, because I don't know if I have the patience to kind of just sit here and do this. So, the other opportunity, or alternative, I guess, is to do something at the rig, which I think is even down here at the temple, is their version of the rig they have. And you can try to get yourself some Nawa fragments in there before you die. but there's a lot of those kafishes, whatever we found earlier, the flying devil bat things, are all over that freaking temple like a hobo on a hot pocket. So if you're a new player and you're thinking, oh, I'm gonna get some Nawa fragments over there, no, you won't. They've made that like a pain in your butt too. So you're gonna try to work for that either way, I guess. It's hard as hell to get. Ooh, yay! The finder went up a tier rank, but it's limited and it's about to break, so no one really cares. But yay! And you know what? The sad thing is there's so much limited open mining space here that chances are some jackass already mined where I am right now, not that long ago, because like where else do you go, right? You can't go mine through like the cluster fuck of Thar over there. You would you would get torn to shreds and you wouldn't be able to drop any probes. So it kind of yeah, kind of almost makes you wonder sometimes on this planet if you're just mining right over the top or someone else went because they don't have a lot of choice except to mine this spot too, you know? Shit. But I'm not meaning to make that sound super negative about the planet because the mining is here is good. There's just not a lot of space for it. You know, the resources are nice if you hit them. It makes it worth digging them up. But you're gonna work for getting them, you know? You're not just gonna blindly run around and watch Netflix and click probes. You're gonna be like, oh shit, more mobs. Oh shit, more mobs. Yeah, yeah. And that's kind of a turn off to some people, because sometimes it's a turn off to me on nights that I just want to relax and zone out, you know? I don't want to deal with all the old creature up on my butt drama. That's why I like Arcadia for mining. They do a good job with that. There's not a lot of creatures just to swarm you. You can do some mining over there and be left alone if you want. It's good over there. A lot of their creatures aren't super high aggro range. You know, and honestly, that's part of it here. If like the creatures here weren't so freaking high aggro, it wouldn't be a big problem either. But your Jeef or your Queefs or whatever you also have, and then your Thowers and your Bari, and man, they're all super aggressive. And your Kafash, they're crazy aggressive on a map where you don't have space to mine. If they were more friendly and they didn't attack from like your freaking second circle here, you'd be like better off. But man, they are up your butt. As soon as that red dot appears and you get remotely close to it, you know? A zircon and some Casworm. We got a tiny zircon and a minimal Caswormy. Dig out the Casworm. Dig out the zircon. Yeah, if they get some space to open up and manage to focus a little bit on mining, I would probably solely mine this planet. Even though I have a home on Arcadia and I have a land, I would mine here more, you know, because the resources are better and they have more blueprints that use them and that kind of thing. But the creatures, they're yeah. When they expand, it'll be better. So if you kind of feel the same I have sometimes when you mine over here, just wait. I have a feeling Toulan's going to expand, and there'll be more leg room come Unreal 5, y'all. Don't lose hope. It'll be a little more miner friendly. But right now, the planet's bloody great. If you are a hunter and you like to hunt like small creatures kind of stuff, you know, small to medium, there's a couple high-end creatures here too, don't get me wrong. But this planet's really good for like the small to mid-level hunter. A lot of things that you could kill here. really good for that. Really freaking good. And the things you can kill here have markup. Oh, look, some Hamoros. We'll pick those up. Some Akeek stone. Maybe we've done all right on this run. I'm not sure. We'll have to figure out in about 9 more drops. Another Akeek. We got a minimal this time, though. Probably only about 8 pieces. Well, 7. I was wrong. And over here we got another Barre, I bet. Yeah, you freaking bastard. Not looking for any trouble, mate. Oh, hey, Goblin's coming in to say hi tonight. My wife's cat Goblin's saying hi, y'all. If he'll actually come into the camera frame or not, I don't know. But Goblin's here. And if he's coming to say hello, that probably just means he thinks he needs food. But here, come on up here and say hi, Goblin. That way people can see you that you're a pretty cat. It's kind of funny. He acts the complete opposite of Nadia, my cat, which y'all have probably seen. That always likes to crash the videos and act loud as hell and like rip around and stuff. He's always really quiet and he's polite, you know. Like he probably wouldn't have even jumped up here. I had to make him come and be visible. He was slinking around, being nice. You know, my cat's loud as shit. She don't care. She's all like, she's just very rude and very loud, and I love her, and it's fucking great. You know, you think about a cat, and you're like, oh, they have a personality where they're all stealthy, and you know, you don't know that they're there, and they're like just silent and just staring at you. No, not her. She's got this way of even walking when she wants to in a room, and she like walks with her nails out or something, but she'll stomp. Like, what the hell kind of cat makes a noise walking into the room, you know? Okay, great. I get it. You're here. You want everyone to know you're here. Like, great. There's Nadia. Whoop-de-doo. Ooh, some golly. Huh. Well, golly. We haven't found that yet. You know, if you think about what we've found so far, yeah. Let's see. Golly, it sure is such a sham that we haven't found any Nawa fragments yet. You'd think that we would have found some by now. Maybe we'll have to iron out the details. I know that makes me not a good person. No one's gonna watch and see that terrible bit of puns and shit I did there. No one. If you do, it's probably gonna take a couple of years off your life. You're like, that was painful. Please, please don't make that joke. Well, that finder also broke, so now we gotta drag another one over. Maybe it would be a good idea to like add some more TT on those, if you don't mind there, virtual sense. Make it so that I don't have to drag like 30 pounds of your freaking finders around. to be able to mine for a while for some fragments. That would be that would be great. I mean, not that I'm going to again because this kind of experiment proves that I think I could have hit them with the unlimited rookie just as easy. And yeah, that means I'm not going to lug around these things everywhere. So, yeah, no. All right, let's hop across the river and we'll continue on. Over to the sandy shores south. I'm pretty sure there's aggressive mobs over here too, if I remember right. Like right around this bend, there's like Keef or Jeef or something. Queef? Yeah, the Jeef. But I'm pretty sure there's also Keef. There's ones with J and then like ones with Q. I think. Hell, I'm not sure. Three more drops, and we're probably not gonna do that great. Minimal sweet stuff. Drill it out, because we're about to have a whole bunch of Jeef spawn on us. So we'll have to spawn that vehicle there for ourselves and get the heck out of here. Yeah, I get it. 4 seconds. Okay, I'm leaving anyway. I don't want you. It is cool that there's a lot of wave spawners on this planet. If you look, and you want to go through hunting these Chief Kahirs. I'm not even going to try to mispronounce that one because that's gonna get bad. But Chief, the Chief Qs over there are yeah. There's a nice spawn of them that if you want to do waves, there it is. And there's a couple of them on this planet too, like up this beach. There's one for the damn Bari also, where if you want to like hunt a whole bunch of Bari, which God help you, if you watch my video tonight, you'll see that they're freaking everywhere anyway. But if you want, they also have another beach where even more freaking Bari will spawn all over you, if that's your thing. If you want to be covered in Bari like you're the center of attention at a gangbang, then there you go. You can head on over to that beach there and enjoy yourself. To each their own. Two more drops. Oh gosh, and look at the mob spawn on the radar. Like, what do we get? Like a couple probes and then into the vehicle again so that we don't die. And like I said, that's the problem here. Such a great planet, but the lack of space just it's not miner friendly. It's kind of like anti-miner, you know? And I love everything they're doing here, and I don't think it's necessarily their fault. I'm not trying to knock them. Just trying to vent my frustrations for trying to mine this freaking rock, you know? This is not it's not easy, y'all. It's not easy. I think we got maybe one more drop left. Was that all the probes? No, actually, we could do two more end matter ones. Minimal Akik. Hopefully we give the loot a kick in the ass, and it's not as bad as I think it is. Oh, pisser. More Bari over here too? Look, watch. There's a fucking Bari like right there. I saw him. Yeah, yeah, I'm fucking seeing you. Okay, dude. I get it. You're highly aggressive and you're right there. Cool. Thanks, mate. Have a good day. Okay, Now we can maybe drop a last two end matter probes and be left alone and see if we get some fragments. Which I don't think we're going to at this rate. But at least overall, we probably did all right. We didn't lose too much, and there's enough markup on things to cover that. So at least that helps. We did mine for markup, you know? That's cool. But we didn't get the resource we're after. And that is kind of a buzzkill, y'all. But it exists, just not for us, I guess. Last drop. Then we'll tee in and see what we got. Oh hell, why tee in? We'll let the Jeef kill me. Lord knows he probably wants to. Don't even really need to cut the video probably because these two bastards will come and tear me apart pretty quick. Yeah. Hit me for 54. Good job. Come on, let me get me while I'm jumping so that my body rolls down the hill like the freaking sleigh does. Come on. Come on, it's funny when the body may. Oh, there it goes. The physics engine of this game is fun. Alright, let's revive and see what we got, because it probably wasn't that great. But I bet we did alright-ish. Let's check. So we went out with 10 peds and like a bunch of these freaking finders, which are dead now, which cost like 10 peck each. So how many did we kill? Like one, two, three. We'll just say four. So we spent like 10.4 peck or 10.40 ped. And we come back with 8.48. So ouch, actually. Not extremely terrible. You know, we got 84%-ish roughly back, maybe 80%, but we did not get what we're after. It exists here, and I really wanted to show you all getting it, but that video where I found the fragments the other night, the audio was messed up, and maybe I'll cut it and just do like a voiceover over me already talking on the corner and the walkie, or I mean on the microphone, which probably looks really weird if I voiced over my own lips that are talking, but I don't know. I didn't realize my microphone was having issues. But I actually hit fragments that night, and they're 900%, and y'all should know about that. Anyway, I suppose thank you for watching, and if you can, please like and subscribe. It helps grow my channel, you know, gets the word out there about Entropia. And also come on out here to Planet Toulan. There's a lot of cool stuff to do out here. A lot of markup to be found, especially for hunting. And also never forget, y'all, life is a magical journey full of self-discovery and wonder. Y'all have a great day.